स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिम्।
सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome you all with my love and respects. Very beautiful story by Ramana Maharshi. Somebody goes to Bhagavan and asks, Bhagavan, what is the technique to become enlightened? Will the service to society help? Or breathing, controlling the breath will help? Or should I do meditation? Should I do this? Should I do that? Bhagavan beautifully says in a story, one person is seeing a dream as if a tiger is chasing him. And he is shouting, tiger is chasing me, save me, save me. If you give him a weapon from the waking state, you see, he is dreaming and he is shouting in the dream, means he is shouting in the sleep. Tiger is chasing me, save me, save me. You are sleeping in the next room, suddenly you bring a weapon and give him. Will it be of any help? No. All you need to do, save him from that suffering, is just tell him, hey, wake up. That's all. Nothing else is needed. Nothing else can help. All you need to do is wake up. Tell him to wake up. No other technique will help. No other method can help. How the waking up happens? The attention, instead of being on the scene, when it turns towards the seer, he wakes up. This understanding about the avastatraya, these three states of consciousness, I can say three states of mind. We can't use the word consciousness because consciousness has no states. It's beyond. Only in the Western psychology they use the word unconscious, subconscious, and conscious and superconscious. Conscious is always super. It's beyond super. It cannot be. Maybe you can use the word for mind. If you understand the three states of the mind, Trivikalpa, your whole attention will turn towards the seer and the awakening will happen automatically. Understand? Only a person who has crossed all these three before leaving the body is enlightened. There are very few rare souls who leave the body after exhausting all these three, but even after that they descend. They assume a body. They are called incarnations, avatara. Understand? Based on the state in which you stayed most of your time, that is the state will automatically erupt when you are leaving the body. If you stayed most of your time in the waking, clear state, if that was the strongest experience of your life, that was the essence of your life, you will see when you leave the body, only that will come up. If dream state is the state you spent most of your time, or you feel that is the essence of your life, that will come up if you leave, when you leave the body. If deep sleep state was the real experience you enjoyed, most of your life you spent only in that state, then naturally when you were about to die, you will fall into coma. Understand? Based on the person's death, we can say how he lived. If a person can leave the body consciously, he lived consciously. The majority of his life was conscious, means in the waking state. Understand? All the time you are able to move your body and mind as you want, do not think you are waking state. No. Many times you will be driving, but you do not know in which road you are driving. Only when you reach your office and park the car, suddenly you remember last 30 minutes you drove. At least 200 decisions you would have made to drive, right, left, stopping in the red signal. 200 decisions you have made without being aware you are driving. You are doing something. So all the moments in which you are able to move your hands or leg as you want does not mean you are in waking state. Second, the dream state. If you lived most of your time in the dream state, means daydreaming and night dreaming. If your body is moving as you want, but your mind is also moving as it wants, the accounts will go only to dream state. That hours cannot be considered as a waking state. The person who spent most of his time in dream state, you will see him talking, blabbering, uttering some illogical words before he dies. Not only that, he will fall into the dream state and leave the body. And the person who lived most of his time in the deep sleep state, potato couch we call, who did not do anything else except eating and seeing the TV. And this kind of people, they naturally land in coma before they leave the body, and leave the body unconsciously. Only a person who lived, understood and left all these three bodies relaxes into enlightenment. Very rarely person who has become enlightened again lands in the body out of deep compassion and love. That is what we call avatar incarnations. Person who died with the waking body, he enters. Of course, if you died in waking body or dream body or deep sleep body, naturally you will take birth immediately. The next body, you will start searching and entering into the next body. Person who died in the waking state, with the waking mood, he will enter into the body, he will enter into the world with another one body, which is created in a normal way, with a physical relationship, with a physical intercourse, with the ordinary sex. He will catch that kind of body and land. And the person who left the body in the dream state, he will select the body which is created by the tantric intercourse, means the meditative parents. Even though there was a physical relationship, there was a lot of meditativeness into that. Both of them were real seekers, spiritual persons. In that kind of womb he will enter. A person who left the body with a deep sleep state, in the deep sleep state, he will naturally enter into animalistic, means completely the move or the thinking, physical and mental movements are unaware. Animalistic means it may not be four-legged animal, even two-legged animal it can be. It can be even human animals, means who have the human body, but the Pratyagatma Chaitanya, the individual consciousness awakening has not happened. He will choose that kind of parents and land in that kind of body. Person who has left the body after disconnecting, unclutching from all the four sarira, the enlightened beings, if they land in the body, they will land in the immaculate conceptions. They will take up a body, they will land in a body which is created not by any intercourse or any physical relationship. Understand? Looks very illogical. Kundi experimented with this and gave birth to Karna. Kundi did not carry Karna 9 months. And all other 5 kids, all Panchapandavas and Karna, all the 6 have been given birth by Kundi in this way, in the way of immaculate conception, means created without any physical relationship. The science was alive, science existed, there is a possibility, and even though logically it is very difficult to understand or relate with, the science existed. Even now, the incarnations, people who are left after enlightenment, left the body after enlightenment, they land this kind of sariras. There may not have been any physical relationship, but suddenly the body will start getting created in the mother's womb and the child is there. If you see even the modern day incarnations like Ramakrishna, when Ramakrishna took birth, his father was too old. But the story, even the reminiscence says, when she felt she is carrying Ramakrishna, the Ramakrishna's mother, the father was far away, somewhere. It's like from a Shivalinga, a light entered, and she knows she is carrying a child now. Understand, person who left the body beyond all these 3 shariras lands by creating a body which is not related to any physical relationship. May not the physical relationship exist, but he knows how to create a new body and he lands in the superconscious body. Very difficult for a logical Western mind to relate with. The whole Christianity is taunted, made fun of, what not. It went through so much of problem just because of this one concept, the Immaculate Conception. Of course, to understand is there is something beyond our understanding. If we have that much of patience, look into it, try to understand, otherwise at least relax from it.